Well, I was at MAISA a little while ago as an educator on loan. I noticed it said MAISA, but I am now with MiLEAP. Hello, everyone. What a great time to be in early education. Can we hear it for that? All right. So I'm Dr. Sophia, Lafayette-Lause. I currently have the honor of serving as we always joke because I have this really long title, and it's like, what is all of it again? GSRP, Birth to 5, Early Childhood Special Education and Family Services. And on the screen are the folks that I take with me everywhere I go. They are my why, and help remind me personally why this work is so impactful. I think Dr. John Severson talked a little bit about his grandchildren and his why. And on the screen there, you can see kind of prominently one beautiful little face. That's little Aubrielle, my one and only grandchild. She just turned, she will turn 2 next week. And Aubrielle started childcare 3 weeks ago. And it's been so marvelous. In 2 weeks, the difference that we saw in her verbal language skills, her communication was phenomenal. I remember my daughter calling me, she's like, Mom, oh my God, she's talking so much and I can understand so much more of what she's saying. And it's just so wonderful to know that where we're at with early education in our state, and really it is a national conversation that's taking place right now. I had the privilege of being at a national conference this past week, and this is the conversation: early education, pre-K, birth to 12. And really, when we think about it, our ecosystem starts even at prenatal. So many of our programs provide services at the prenatal stage all the way to post-secondary, and it's my honor and privilege to be in this space in this time. So I'm here to talk a little bit about pre-K and really the concept of building a strong early childhood system. And early childhood, it's an ecosystem. There's so many pieces and parts. Cheryl spoke a little bit about early on, and I'm centered in the middle with pre-K, but my office is really unique because we have early on, and then we have pre-K, and then after me, you're gonna hear a little bit about family services and the GSC work. So it's all connected. And when you touch one part of the system, another part of the system is impacted. And right now, the huge touch is pre-K. In terms of everything we're hearing and talking about, pre-K for all is a huge conversation. And why pre-K for all? Why now? It's been proven, right? We know a quality pre-K experience impacts the child and family experience for a time period beyond what you could ever even imagine. There's so many studies that are showing the impact of that pre-K experience, and the evidence is proving that to be true. Just seeing all of the various stories that we've watched on the screen today, how can you not think, yes, we need pre-K for all? Those videos that were showing some of the children's experiences, and you saw them outside and interacting with each other and teachers. Every child deserves to have that experience and that opportunity, and that's what pre-K for all is all about. It's where children learn and grow, and that is critical. And the roadmap that recently came out, the governor has put out, I think it was already said, the bold goal of 75% of all 4-year-old children having the opportunity to experience pre-K, came out in January of this past year. And in that roadmap, over 4,500 stakeholders provided input to guide that roadmap. And we've heard the call, and we've picked up the gauntlet, and everyone in this room is engaged and involved in and helping to ensure that vision becomes a reality. This year, we've are hoping to reach 57,000 children enrolled in a pre-K classroom, and that is about 40% increase over last year if we achieve that goal. That is huge. That is huge, and that is because of the work of everybody in this room. And to reach that goal, we have to continue to support and expand access, continue to partner with each other, with our Head Starts, our community-based organizations, our schools, every level of the system. We need to continue to partner, continue to connect pre-K to the overall early learning and care system, and continuously assess the needs of families and adjust policies and investments to support wraparound services as necessary. Pre-K for all is good for families. And a recent study that I read showed that families who have the opportunity for pre-K see economic benefit as well. So we're not only impacting the life of the child, we're impacting the life of the entire family. Right. And an important aspect of pre-K for all is thinking about our special education systems and birth to 5 early special education, specifically in terms of pre-K. There's a component of the roadmap that lifts and emphasizes the need to focus on inclusion. You heard a little bit about that from Cheryl. Additionally, we need to continue to emphasize how we're ensuring that our students with IEPs are served in an inclusive classroom setting. As a nation, the national average of children with an IEP served in an inclusive classroom is around 42%, and that number has stayed stagnant. It has not moved within the last 10 to 15 years. Any idea what Michigan's percentage is? Higher or lower? Can I get a thumbs up? Lower. That's right. It's 21%. So we have work to do there, and it's really, when we're having these conversations today, I encourage you as ISDs to really think about, well, what is our percentage in our county, and what can we do to raise that percentage? How are we supporting those inclusive classrooms, teachers, and the needs of families and children? And continue to focus on early on to early childhood special education transitions and supports, as again, you heard a little bit about that from Cheryl. Additionally, within where I sit in MiLEAP, family services is another area that touches pre-K for all, and you're going to hear a little bit more about it after me from another presenter. But our Great Start collaboratives and our Great Start family coalitions have outstanding goals that align in communities and support our communities. The Great Start collaboratives and family coalitions support individual communities to ensure that all children achieve academic and social emotional goals. You heard, or you saw, hopefully you saw in the video, the Talking is Teaching, and so much of that work has come through the Great Start collaboratives and family coalitions through various grants under 32P. And if you haven't seen Talking is Teaching in action, it is amazing. When I was at Wayne RISA ISD, we had Talking is Teaching programs in our community, and we had one at a grocery store. And to see the interactions with the staff of the grocery store who were trained in Talking is Teaching, interacting with families, was just amazing. So the work is outstanding, and it's multifaceted and multi-tiered and systems-based. And all of these work together. It's so critical we continue to support those. And if you're not familiar with them in your ISD, we encourage you to learn more about them from your Great Start collaborative work. And continuing to build systems to ensure coordination and expansion of local early childhood systems and programs, such as prenatal supports, home visiting, early on and connections to early on and other early childhood education programs, wraparound programs and services, is the work of our Family Services Department that you're going to, again, hear a little bit more about. The one thing that, there's change, there's so much change happening with early education right now. It's such an exciting time. And I want to leave you with this quote as you think about where we're headed. It's a big goal, and we need your help. when we think again about that 75% served in pre-K, but there's all these other little goals going on early on, family services, so many different aspects of the system, inclusion. So all of these pieces have to come together to achieve that goal. But I want to leave you with this quote as you're thinking about the work. The future is not someplace we are going to, but one we are creating. The paths are not meant to be found, but made. You are making the paths to ensure pre-K for all and a quality early childhood system. Thank you.